What's up, YouTube? This is Toy Lucky 65 guys, and today we're gonna talk about Bujin. So we've got Tim's deck profile up and White Sox Warrior, aka White Sox Warrior. So, anyways, we'll let him talk about the deck and go through some basic combos and some tech choices and all that good stuff you all like to hear. And if you guys haven't checked out the duel video, please check that out. And the more likes we get on this video, the more deck profiles and the more stuff for you guys. So here's Tim.
Yo, what's up? Alright, so I'm gonna take you through, whatever, step by step. So, first I have two bears because Bear's awesome. He's really good at recruiting the 10 key, which is really key because you get to the Yamato, and it's also a nice monster pop, which is always pretty handy. So that's always nice. And then we run the three Bujin Yamato, who is the main key monster to the deck. He adds a Bujin monster, Bujin monster from your deck to your hand, and then you can discard any card, not just a Bujin card, to your grave, which is just awesome. There's so many combos with that. Next is Bujin Relic Habakiri, who doubles the attack. He doubles the attack during damage step. It's just really key card. This is how you protect your Bujin Yamato on the field from effects. Bujin Relic Hetsuka negates, but does not destroy. That's key, but it's because it allows it to happen in the damage step then. So lances and stuff can be negated by Hetsuka, but Hetsuka negates any card that targets a Bujin. So it doesn't just have to be Yamato, it can be any Bujin, but mostly for Yamato. Next we have Murakumo, or Horse, I call him, and he removes a face-up card on the field, and you just destroy it by banishing it from your graveyard. So that's always nice, but it's not as good as the other two, so I only run two. And then I run Honest because Honest is awesome. I love dropping Honest in Habakiri to go 36 or 48 with Susanoo. This is a nice combo, and it wins me a lot of games. And then this card I've actually been trying out lately, and I've actually really liked it. Zephyros the Elite. It's actually really nice with 10 key, and I run a lot of continuous stuff for Vanity's Emptiness, which I'll explain later. But oops. Yeah, it's just really nice, and it works out really well, and it helps me get to my exceeds faster, because that's the one problem with this deck. It's not really a problem because it's kind of the goal, but it's slow. So I can get in a Shockmaster sometimes with Zephyros, so that's always nice. Burial because it gets a relic to the grave. 310 key because you run 5 Beast Warrior and you need to search Yamato as fast as possible. Monster Reborn because it's awesome. 2 MST because I don't like back row. 1 Heavy Storm because I hate back row again. 2 Duality because it's slow deck so you can run it. 2 Rise of the Bujin because this card's awesome. What this card does is it allows you to target one of your banished Bujins and one of your Bujins in your grave and special summon both of them. You can only special summon, I believe, Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast type XYZs, but most of the time I just go Susanoo anyway. It's your best choice, so that's always nice. So yeah, and that's why I also try and focus on getting a Bujin banished as early as possible. That way I know I can get this activated if I get it late game. And 2 lances. Zach or Totally Lucky actually recommended I ran these, and I was kind of hesitant at first because I didn't really think I needed it because of Hetsuka. But there's so many trapping spells that don't target, and Hetsuka can't stop, and Lance is just really great, and it's offensive as well as defensive. But I use it more so defensively because it's helped save my Yamato from Dark Hole, Bottomless, Torrential, Mirror Force, all that stuff. Also, if you Lance Yamato and during the damage calculations some attacks and you drop Honest, his attack is still 36 because it doubles the original attack. So that's always key, and that's why don't you should never be hesitant to lance Yamato, especially if you have Habakiri. I run one Fiendish Chain. I'm actually thinking about changing that up to a different trap, but I like the Fiendish Chain because it stops the attack and just negates an effect if I don't have Itsuka. I run 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast. I didn't run any of these initially because I didn't think it was. I thought it was pointless with Habakiri, but I now realize it's just awesome, especially because it works with Hatsuka or Murakumo or Bear. So I draw and I get to either Tenki with Bear, or it just helps hold on. It helps Murakumo or Hatsuka hold on, so I can get another one on the field and overlay for Susanoo. Then I run Judgment and Warning because Judgment just awesome because you can. It's just so awesome when you can say no to something, and then Warning because I don't like monsters on my opponent's field. Um, 2 Bujin Armament Apparition. This is nice. You can target one of your banish Bujins and send it to the grave or grave to hand, so you can recycle your Habikiris and or just your relics in general. One of my favorite plays, one of Zach's least favorite, is when he attacks into my guy. I have that set. I activate on Declaration, add Habikiri to my hand, then drop it during damage step, and watch him cry. And then I run 3 Emptiness, 3 Vanity's Emptiness because I don't special summon, so I don't want my opponent to special summon, and it's really great and slowing the game down, which is just what I'm looking for with this deck. Like it's great against E-Drags, but I feel like it just gets heavy stormed every time, so screw them. But I don't run Dark Hole in this deck because I think it's a pointless card now in the current meta. Because with Dragossack and E-Drags and Wisdom and Prophecies and I don't know what the magic card is, Pandemic I think, and Evil Swarms, just Dark Hole doesn't work ever, so that's fine. I don't really need it. You have so many outs, so it doesn't matter. Now on my side deck, I run 2 Forbidden Spells because Prophecy is like my worst matchup besides Gravekeepers. 3 Kaiser Coliseum. This card helps slow down like Emptiness, so I side this against um, E-Drags, and I also during Evil Swarms I side out Emptiness and put these in because they don't special summon as much as normal summon with Caster or Crucian. Then I run 3 Mind Crush for Spellcasters again, and whatever else. I think I run it for Insectors too, or Blackwing, or not Blackwings, Harpies, right? I saw that against you for Harpies, right?
Yeah.
Um, then I run 2 Overworked. It's underrated trap, but it's just great. I run this against Fire Fist. I run this against Prophecies, Gravekeepers, Dark Worlds. Just whatever you think of that can gain attack is just awesome. 2 Dark Bribes because I don't know if you play a heavy back row deck. I actually saw these against like Evil Swarms, Dark Worlds, and Prophecies because I know they run heavy back row, and I just want to say no. And then 3 Maxi because I play Dragon like every duel, so that's like my worst matchup. I don't know why. If I don't open Emptiness, I'm in trouble because it's hard to get over first turn Dragossack. But I have a lot of stuff to stop it. I feel like they always heavy storm me or epi me with Big Eye, so that just sucks. Then 2 Susanoo. Susanoo is awesome. You can attack every monster your opponent controls, and you don't need XYZ units to activate the effect. And also, once per turn, I can add a Bujin from my deck to my hand or deck to grave. So that's always nice, and it's my favorite Exceed. 1 Papua Operative. I always like to use it to swing for game. Abyss Dweller, because the graveyard can be bad. Tiger King. It's actually my problem card. I love this card. I get over Zen Mains or Maestroke or when Zach runs Harpies, I can run over his Mirage Dragon. That was nice. I think he was kind of pissed off when I did that, but whatever. 1 Omega because back row can be a problem. Dire Wolf because there's a bunch of I run Beast and Beast Warrior that actually want my grave. So if I could set Hetsuka or Murakumo with Dire Wolf, that's nice. Cowboy because I will sell a special summon for game. Pearl, just because. Maestroke for protection. Utopia Utopia Ray, just because Palladinimo, he's actually awesome. I love this card. I don't go into it as much as I should, but it's a nice card. Shockmaster, I try to go in this as soon as possible when I go against spellcasters, but it's just hard because the deck's kind of slow. And then one Steel Swarm Roach, because I don't know if I play Chaos Dragons or something, which I haven't ever. So that's my deck. You guys should like Totally Lucky 65's channel, even though he's kind of a fag. But he's asking for the mic right now. I don't think I should give it to him. Alright, well, I love you. Did I do good?
Alright, well,
Did I do good?
yeah, I guess that was good.
Did I do good?
I don't know. Well, let me know in the comments if you think you did good deck profile overall. I think it was all right.
I done good.
But overall, this is a really solid deck. Yeah, you did good. Overall, this is a really good deck profile. This is definitely an upcoming deck in Judgment of the Light that's going to be really good, and that you guys should all keep your eyes on. And if you guys like the deck, thumbs up the video. Like I said, there's going to be some more videos coming up in the near future, guys. So I figured we'd start with this deck profile and we'll work our way up. Alright, thanks again, YouTube. This is Toy Lucky 65, and I am peacing out.